Hi all. Now we are going to see manage legal entity HCM information. So click on setup and maintenance. In this setup drop-down list, select workforce deployment. In this functional area, select legal structures and the manage legal entity HCM information. Enterprise level we entered legal entity and manually we also created legal entity information here. Now we want to overwrite legal entity information. Anything in enterprise level already entered the information we want to override in particular legal employer details. Here we can edit using this menu. So already I selected my legal entity employers. So that's why showing entity name here instead of select option. So now I am clicking on that. So already selected. So apply and go to task. Effective start date. I already mentioned 1951 here. And status active. Effective end date. If you want, you can give it. And there is three option: edit, history, done. Edit in this drop down, update, correct, delete record. Update means the current information is when it will reflect updated information. So based on that end date, start date we can give in the update option. So based on that, for example, after end of the month, after end of the month, the updated information will reflect in the application. So based on that, this month end, the current record is effective end date updated. So next month first date, the latest updated information is reflected in the application. The effective start date is first of next month. So the already previous information records directly go to in history. So history we can able to see what are the updated information showing here. Currently is there is only one, and correct option means immediately reflected in the application whatever you changed. So now delete record means delete the information. So now I click the correct option. Here is the legal employer and payroll statutory unit. So now the legal employer detail is workday information, work start time under 9 o'clock and work end time standard working hours. I set daily at least 8 hours. It's mandatory to work on. So standard working hours frequency is daily. If you want standard annual working duration and annual working duration units, you can select it here. Days or weeks or month or hours. And legal employer information. Salary level is assignment level or terms. Now I am selecting terms. Worker number generation. You can select automatic generation using global sequence or legal employer sequence. I am selecting legal employer sequence. Allow employment terms overwrite at assignment. Yes. People group flex field structure. If you want, you can select it here. For example, I am selecting people group flexible. Minimum working age I entered 21 and minimum retirement age 58. Maximum retirement age I entered 60. Maximum age of minor selecting 18. And employment model is I am selecting two tier single assignment. So in this drop down it's listing two tier multiple contract single assignment, two tier multiple assignment, two tier single assignment, two tier single contract single assignment, three tier multiple employment terms multiple assignment, three tier multiple employment and single assignment multiple assignment single assignment. Okay, so based on that I am selecting two tier single assignment. Position synchronization. Position synchronization, enable position synchronization, use enterprise level or yes or no. Yes, use position manager, department synchronization, job, location, grade ladder, grade, probation period, allow override at assignment, full time or part time, regular or temporary, assignment category, FTR and working hours, start time and end time, union bargaining unit and collective agreement, synchronize mapped flex speed, action reason, right? So I selected all checkbox enable, so all it will be position synchronized. Legal employer information, the registration number I entered and corporate identity number I entered. Here is the legal employer notice period detail. So you can add it the notice period for your company. So for example, general manager notice period in days, I mentioned 60 days. And one more row, I selecting senior officials, also 60 days. Okay, and legal employer representative details, I am selecting one of the representative information. Now I am going to payroll stationery unit. Here I am select India and fiscal year start means financial year when it will start 1st April. Every year 1st April the financial year it start. So based on that I selected and click submit. Click yes. The request was submitted and click OK. Click done. So now our information is updated. We can able to see it's the changes are reflected or not. Go to that. See our information, all data is updated, right? So correct option means immediately the changes are reflected in the application. Update means based on that effective start date, the changes will reflect in the application. Okay, and done. Okay, yeah, that's it.